Hello, everybody. Today we'll continue discrete probability. We'll talk about mean, average, variance, standard deviation, expected value, and we'll start binomial distributions. Fast review in the last example, the spinner below is spun 2 times. The probability of landing on 1 is 0.25. The probability on landing on 2 is 0.75. Let x be the sum of the 2 spins. We spin it twice. Construct a probability distribution for the random variable x. So it's a fast review. The possible sums are twice. We spin it twice. It can be, the sum can be 1, 1 equal 2, or 1, 2, or 2, 1 equal 3, and it can be 2, 2 equal 4. So the probability of sum equal to 2, it can be obligatory. First spin will be 1 with 0.25 probability. The second spin also will be 1.25 probability. So because we have to spin 1 and 1, 1 and 1, so we multiply each other. So these two events are independent. Two spins are independent. Independent means we multiply their probability. Okay? So 1 and 1 give us this probability. Then, to get sum 3, we have the first spin can be 1, and the second spin will be 2. So probability of 1 times probability of 2. Or the reverse. Or the first spin will be 2, and the second one will be 1. So it's the same number twice. It's the same number twice. So because we'll study all the combination. In the probability, we study all the combination. So we construct this table to get sum 2 with the probability 0.06. To get sum 3 with probability 0.37. Twice this number, okay? The sum 4 of 4, we have one case, 2 and 2. To land on 2 and 2, so 20.75 times 0.75 give us this number. So we make verification of each probability is between 0 and 1, true. And the sum of probabilities equal to 1, okay? To call it discrete probability distribution, okay? So these two properties, it must be satisfied to say that this problem, this exercise, this whatever is discrete probability distribution, okay? Each probability must be between 0 and 1, and the sum of all probabilities equal to 1. Okay? This is fast review than before. Now, the mean value or average value of a discrete random variable is given by summation, mu equals summation of x times probability of x of random variable x times by its probability. So each value of x is multiplied by its corresponding probability, and the products are added. So for the same example, find the mean of the probability distribution for the sum of 2 spins in the previous example. We have this Okay, we add a new column, which is x px. The equation is equal x px equal x2 px2 plus x3 px3 plus x4 px4 p4, sorry, x4 px4. Yeah. So we multiply each other. 2 times its probability gives that this number. 3 times its probability, this number. 4 times its probability, this number. We add it together, summation of x px, so give us the mean value or average value, which is equal 3.5. Okay? So the mean value or average value of any discrete random variable, first we must construct the probability distribution. This is called, xpx is called probability distribution. Okay? Then multiply each x by its probability and add them together. Okay? Give us the mean value, the average value. So the average value is 3.5. Any question in this?
No.
Good. Now, what is the variance? The variance, it measures the average degree to which each number is different from the mean. Means the mean value هون 3.5. The average of all this distribution problem here 3.5. The variance is around what is the value approximate around plus error plus variance plus or minus around the 3.5. So it measures the average degree to which each number is different from the mean, the distribution, variance distribution, around the mean value, 3.5, around 3.5. As you can see here, إذا شفتوا هون 0 1 لا مش هون. Okay, we'll see. The variance of a discrete random variable is given by sigma square called variance, equal summation of x minus mean square multiplied by its px. So equal summation x minus mu square multiply px. For the same example, find the variance of the probability distribution of a sum of two spins in the previous example, given that the mean is 3.5. So we must calculate these parameters. So first we must calculate x minus mu. So x minus mu is 2 minus 3.5. Give us 1 minus 0.5. 3 minus 3.5. Give us minus half. 4 minus 3.5. Give us 0.5. Square it, multiply by itself to give positive number here. Then multiply this number, x minus mu squared, by px. So we multiply this factor by px, correspondence px, give us these values. So here px times x minus mu squared. Okay, then added together to get 0.376. So the variance for the two spins is approximately 0.376, which is mean like it's an error. We have mean 3.5 with error, it's variance. With error, 0.37 or 37%. 37%. Okay? Okay. Now, we go to standard deviation. Standard deviation, it's a statistic that looks at how far from the mean a group of numbers. هون قد ايه بيزيح عن الخط تبع المين value by using the square root of the variance. The standard variation is sigma equal radical square sigma square. So it's sigma. Now, what is the standard deviation means how far each numbers is far away from the mean value. Sigma square is the percentage. Okay, here the exact value. Example here, for the same example, find the standard deviation of the probability distribution for the sum of the two spin, given that variance equal 0.376. So radical square this number give us 0.6, which is mean most of the sums differ from the mean by no more than 0.6. So standard deviation is the maximum number can be deferred or error or حواليه around the mean value 3.5. Okay, mean value here 3.5. So it can be 3.5 plus 0.6, maximum 4.1, maximum 4. We have some 4. Also, it can be 2.9, 3.5 minus 0.6, 2.9, which around the 3. So the standard deviation is give us the range of our solution, give us approximation of our range from 2.9 to 4.1, which is mean between 3 and 4. Okay,
دكتور
تفضل.
يوزنج كالكوليتر فينا نحن نطلع الفارينس والمين والستاندرد ديفيشن ولا هلا بك كلها صح ولا لا؟
عيد شو قلت؟
يوزنج كالكوليتر.
اي كالكوليتر؟
الكالكوليتر اللي معنا اللي بنستعمله نحن.
شو الارقام اللي معك؟
ال 991 اي اس.
اوكي، كيف تطلعها اذا الجيفن حسب الجيفن؟ شو الجيفن؟
اوكي لنقول انت اعطينا اول شيء اذا بنطلع الفاريانس اعطينا البي اوف اكس.
ما اعطيتك البي اكس، ما اعطيتك البي اكس، انت عم تحسبها. انت جيت مأخر؟
لا انا عم بحضر من الاول بس الفاريانس وهاو الاي اس بالترمينال بياخذون فهني بيطلعون على الكالكوليتر وانا بعرف طلعهم مثلهم.
ماشي.
يعني انت ضروري تشوف ستابس ولا فين نحط لك دغري سوليوشن؟
بدي ستابس ما تحط سوليوشن. حط لي ستابس.
اوكي
ماشي. ستاندرد ديفيشن. اوكي، حدا عنده سؤال بالستاندرد ديفيشن؟ any question here? Okay, so we'll continue to expected value. The expected value of a discrete random variable is equal to the mean. Here, in discrete random variable, expected value equal to the mean of the random variable. So it's the same. Expected value equal mu equal ex equal summation x px. Example, at a raffle, okay, 500 tickets are sold for $1 each for two prices of 100 and 50. What is the expected value of your gain if you wanted to buy a ticket $1? What is the expected value of your gain? Then write a probability distribution for the possible gain or outcomes. So we have this game or whatever, raffle, whatever, will sell 500 tickets for $1 each. Okay, so your gain for $100 price is 100 minus $1 when you buy a ticket, $1. So 99, if you win the first prize, you get 99. If you win the second prize, 50, you will gain 49. Okay, but it's not true. What is the probability? What is the probability to gain the first prize? What is the probability to gain the second prize? What is the probability to lose? Okay, to gain 99, your probability is 1 over 500. Also, to gain 49, it's also 1 over 500. And to lose your money for each ticket minus $1 is 498 over 500. So this is the big probability to lose, not to gain, to win. Your winning will be 1 over 500. You're winning. So the expected value to win or to lose is mu equals sum x px. We multiply each. So equal 99 times 1 over 400 plus 49 times plus minus 1 times that give us minus 0.7. Minus 0.7. So always you will lose. You never win. You never win. Always you will lose. Expected value is negative. Expected value is negative. Means you can expect to lose $0.7 for each ticket you buy, which is you will lose around 70%. Okay? So it's a big lose here. So by random, you will win. But in general, you will lose. فنلعب اللوتو واليانصيب وغيرهم ما حدا بيربح. على طول الشيك الربحان بيربح واحد اوكي دونت كير واحد واثنين وثلاثه وخمسه الجائزه الاولى والثانيه والثالثه بس قد ايه لموا مصاري؟ بيلموا بالمليارات ليرات ليربحوا مليار مثلا. فعلى طول اللي بيعمل جيم هيك ويننج جيم هو الربحان. اوكي؟ كل ما كتر التيكت كل ما التيكت كتره كل ما الاكسبكتد تو لوز تكبر. بس عم تخسر اكثر عم تخسر اكثر عم تخسر اكثر. اوكي؟ كل ما كبر التيكت كل ما عم تخسر اكثر. كل ما قلت في probability تربح احسن بقل الخساره. So the expected value to win in this game is negative, means majority you will lose. Okay? Any question?
No.
Good. Good. Now, a new topic in probability called binomial distributions. It's another topic in probability. Binomial distributions is a probability experiment that satisfies the following 4 conditions. If we have the following 4 conditions, so we call it binomial experiment or distribution. So the experiment is repeated for a fixed number of trials, where each trial is independent of other trials. So each event is independent of other event, or trial. So it's like with replacement. إذا عم تسحب طابة أو ورقة with replacement، عم ترجع الورقة أو الطابة. هيدي الاندبندنسي. فأول شرط يكون repeated with replacement. Condition 2. There are only 2 possible outcomes: success or failure. 2 outcomes: true or false, success or failure, 0 or 1. So only 2 possible outcomes. That's why call it binomial distribution. Binomial, by 2 output, only 2 output. 0, 1, true, false, success, failure. This is the second condition. The third condition is the probability of success is the same for each trial. So because it's independent, because each trial is independent, so it must be the probability of each trial is the same for success to get your value or whatever, your success. The first condition, the random variable x counts the number of successful trials. So we have x means the number of successful trials. So we have this notation. N, the number of times a trial is repeated. Small p equal probability of S, the probability of success in a single trial. Q is opposite of P, is a failure, equal 1 minus Q, 1 minus P. So probability of failure is equal 1 minus P. Okay. X, the random variable represent a count of the number of successes in any trial. Okay. So X will be belongs to between 0 and N. X. How many success in your 10 times? Okay. 5, 6, whatever. Okay. We'll take an example. Decide whether the experiment is a binomial experiment. If it is, specify the values of N, P, and Q, and list the possible values of the random variable X. If it's not a binomial, explain why. So, question number 1. You randomly select a card from a deck of cards and note if the card is an ace. You then put the card back and repeat this process 8 times. السؤال هو in Arabic سحبت ورقة من الورق اوكي وطلعنا فيها للورقة بدنا ايس بدنا قص اوكي ورجعتها ورجعت عدتها 8 مرات اوكي هذا problem is binomial experiment or no؟ يلا
من الورق كله عم تسحب؟
بلا مش هيك؟
عم تسحب ورقه
بلا باينه
وترجعها with replacement. انتبهوا with replacement هذه مهمه، عم ترجعها لتصير independent، اذا ما رجعتها
binomial
صح it's binomial. yes
صح.
it is binomial. ليه binomial؟ في عندنا 4 condition. repeat this process 8 times and so the solution is binomial experiment.
السكسسز هن اذا كنت ايس
صح
والفيلرز هن اذا ما كانت
صح. Each of the 8 selections represent an independent trial because the card is replaced with replacement before the next one is drawn. There are only 2 possible outcomes. Either the card is an ace or no. Okay? So عندنا نحن انت عم تفتش على قص بهالورق، تسحب اول ورقه طلع قص او لا، success or fail. في عندنا 2 output، يا هو يا لا، ما في حل ثالث. فهذا ضمن الكونديشن. عم نعيدها 8 مرات مع repetition مع with replacement، عم نرجعها، هذا ثاني كونديشن. اوكي؟ كم مره سحبنا ان، ففهمتوا الفكره كيف تصير؟ فلنحله الان شو بتساوي؟ هون we have n equal 8 probability of success لتلاقي قص، قد ايه probability لتلاقي قص؟ 4. عندنا 4 قصوص بالورق، 4 over 52 or 1 over 13. Okay, the probability to success لتلاقي القص 1 over 13. So the Q للfailure equal 1 minus 1 over 13 equal 12 over 13. Okay, this is an PQ. Now the random variable X will be from 0 to n equal 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It can be انت سحبت 8 مرات الاكس عدد المرات يلي بيكون سكسس، فيك تسحب 8 مرات وترجعهم 8 مرات وترجعهم وما يطلع لك ولا قص، فالاكس بتكون 0 ولا مره سكسس، 0 سكسس. If you repeat it 8 times and average 4 times success, so x will be equal to 4. إذا سحبت 8 مرات وطلع لك قص 4 مرات من 8 مرات، فالاكس اللي هي success probability of success انه لقيت بكون 4 او 5 او 6 او 7 او 8. اوكي، يعني من 0 ل 8. You got the idea?
Yes.
Good. Let's continue. شو صاير هون؟ مقلبين هون مقلبين. اوكي. You roll a die 10 times. كبيت زهر 10 مرات and note the number the die lands on. هذا السؤال باينوميال او لا؟
لا، لأنه في كذا اوتكم، لأنه حسب كل وحدة منهم عندنا 6 اوتكمز.
صح. عنده كونديشن ما ظابطه. It's not a binomial experiment. طلعت هلا طلع بوشكم يعني ماشي. لأنه أول شيء condition 1 is satisfied. Each trial is independent. Condition 1 is satisfied. But condition 2 or 3 ما عندنا 2 outcomes. عندنا الفيسز تبع الداي 6 فيسز. فالاوتكمز حيطلع 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6. اوكي؟ هلا فيك تغير بالسؤال. فينا نغير بالسؤال بنفس الزهر. تقول بدي رول داي 10 تايمز
يطلع نمبر 1 مثلا.
برافو عليك.
بالضبط بدك رايم واحد.
برافو عليك. And specify a number. When you specify a number 1 or 2 or 3, so it converted to binomial experiment. لأنه عم بتفتش على رقم من هالستة. لما تكون
بصير هيدا الرقم ترو والباقي كله فولس.
صح. In general ما عندك رقم محدد. منه باينوميال. لما تقول بدي اطلع رقم 3 رقم 4 وبكب الزهر 10 مرات صار باينوميال، وبتعد كم مره اجاك رقم 4 كم مره اجاك رقم 4 من 10 مرات، هو الاكس بكون. اوكي، فبكون صار عندك ان وبي واكس. اوكي واضحه؟ اوكي let's continue. Binomial probability formula. In a binomial experiment, the probability of exactly X success in any trial is this big equation. Probability of X equal combinational between nx, n factorial over n minus x factorial multiply by probability P success power X multiply by failure Q, which is 1 minus P. Q here 1 minus P power n minus X. So this is probability to get X, probability of X. Example. I will repeat it. We have only 1 minute. Okay. So I will repeat this binomial formula. Okay. I will stop now. لأنه حنبلش فيها شغل حلو. So I will repeat it. I will start over from here in the next lecture. Okay?
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Okay. Any question till now, till here? Any question till here?
دكتور
No,
بس
thank
شو
you.
عنا للتنام؟
يلا سامي. Okay, I will stop the recording.